Howdy, tubers. Well, getting a little bit going here after waited for the felt around there to harden up. I got this one brace on, clecoed, and I drill them first to a 40 and then deburr and then pull it off and then drill it to a 30, but haven't drilled it. Well, I've only drilled the one to a 30 so far. But I'm working on this other side one. Of course, that would be the bottom of it that fits against the side rails. But I've got the hinge clamped and I just drilled 30 or 40 holes. But I wanted to show you, of course, this hinge will fold up underneath. Well, it will without that stuff in the way. And then that'll sit against the side rail. But let's see, I guess I'll say what D&D Speed Shop says. He says gentle whenever he hits something. So anyway, just wanted to show you that I make sure that hinge can be folded up so that it's not going to open it will open no 90 degrees because it don't need to open quite that far, but I wanted to make sure I had clearance because of course there'll be skin underneath here too for the piece that goes between the piece that goes in here, the piece I haven't ever cut out yet. Move real fast. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. Of course, I punched these 3/32, since they're 3/32 hole punch instead of a number 40 drill bit. So it's the 3/32 is just under, or just over, no, it's smaller than a 40 drill bit. The 3/32 is. So anyway, that's what I'm up to. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what I've got to do after I drill these to a 30, to a 40 and then to a 30, then I'll countersink these holes so that when you shoot the rivets that come with your kit, or if you're scratch building and you bought the hardware package, you know the rivets that come with it. Let's see, are a countersunk rivet. So you don't have to change rivets because they're already a countersunk rivet. What you had to do when you're building these to get these to dome over is, if you've seen I think probably on the front page, it tells you about taking the nose of your rivet gun and drill it just a little bit so that when you shoot, I guess I ought to get my finger where I'm showing. Take the rivet nose out of your gun and drill it I did it in a lathe, so maybe you don't have to take it out, but drill it with maybe a 3/16 drill bit so that when you shoot that rivet with your gun, it'll dome near flush rivet over to give you that dome looking thing. I think the reason they said that Maury did that was because this head is smaller than what a button head type rivet would be. So smaller, lighter, less drag, like you're worrying about drag on these. But anyways, that's what I've got to do, is go ahead and get those drilled in there. And then I may just I don't know, I guess on that side I could go ahead and shoot them all in there. And then I can lay that on there, and what I believe I've done before was I put a little bit of either CA glue or maybe even epoxy to hold this bottom hinge in place. Well, I'll do a video on that later when I get to that part. All it is so you can get this hinge lined up on there, and then you pull the hinge pin out, and then take this part. Not even pointing where I'm aiming. Anyways, you more or less you're gluing this part to the airplane, the part that goes on the airplane. You gluing that part to it, and then you pull the pin out, and that way you can get in there and get this piece out of the way, so you can drill this into the side rails, and then it'll be all lined up when you put it back together. Cause I mean, you can go ahead and break that loose after you glue it, after you get the holes drilled anyways, but up to you. Anyways, there you go. God bless.